started showing you guys, and I was like, I can't put all that in. It's like a
all I have is 45 seconds.
grenade launchers and like.
Did you get that actual video?
No, she just sent it to me like yesterday.
Do all the moves you want.
I'll try to make this quick, so I know y'all are trying to leave, right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
didn't,
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. That's fine. Thank y'all. Awesome. When was the last time that y'all saw North Korea on the Travel Magazine or Travel Channel? Seriously. Like, I have never, ever seen North Korea on any travel or heard my mom say, you know what, we should live in North Korea this year for summer vacation. On a serious note, I got interested in this topic because somebody mentioned to me about 3 days ago that the clown crisis in the United States was getting more airtime than North Korea prisons and the UN sanctions that are being placed on them. And it just really struck me as surprising that something as terrible as this isn't getting more news coverage. The 3 points I'm going to go over for the Hermit Kingdom, as it's called, are the military and propaganda used, and also kind of the religion that they follow, because they're not allowed to express themselves freely or follow any other religions. Also, I'm going to go over the conditions in life within the prison camps. Just a general view, there's a little bit of differentiation between them all, but I want to give you all a general idea of how they live. And also, I'm going to briefly discuss the United Nations sanctions and what they recommend in their 372-page document that the international community should do. This is a nation that lies. I watched a documentary. Y'all can go on YouTube, actually. It's called Vice, and watch how they live. And this person actually snuck into the North Korea through the north border of China, and they have one television station. It's crazy, and they have speakers in their homes, and yeah. Fear tactics are used every day. They don't really know the outside world, especially the military. The military brainwashes them. They take them on this 50-year-old boat that they stole from us during World War II, and they show them videos of us with like select quotes. You know how media will strip just like a sentence out of a whole, interview, something? Well, that's what they do for us, make us look like the bad guys, and that Kim Jong-un, who is the leader, is the hero, and the military is based on the fact that they hate us and that we're the ultimate enemy. Kim Jong-ilism is actually kind of humorous and sad at the same time, because there's a myth that they're indoctrinated in when they're children, that the supreme leader right now was born in a mountain, hatched, and was born under a rainbow at the same time, and rides on a steed of greatness. It's quite humorous, but they're indoctrinated with that. They believe that, and according to National Geographic, over 90% of them actually acknowledge that they believe in that religion. As I said, there's speakers located in every household, and to make sure you don't bring them down, they actually inspect your house. So that's pretty crazy. And speaking against the regime can put you in one of these prison camps, and it's equal to the crime of murder there. It's the #1 militaristic state. USA Today has commented on that, as well as the International Institute for Strategic Studies. They have 9,400,000 military personnel compared to only are 1,800,000, which is insane to me because if we got in a war with them, we would definitely need some allies if we're going head to head with them. Everyone has a 10-year minimum service there, including men and women, and the age that you have to go in, even if you're a woman, is 16 years old and 17 if you have a disability. This is the picture that's mandatory in everyone's house in North Korea, which I find absolutely insane. And they're forced to leave it there, or they'll be actually put in the prison camps. This is the propaganda they use, and I'm not so sure. Let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's the American flag in our Capitol building that they have a scope on. And this is what they see on the only channel that's available to them on their televisions, which, by the way, barely anybody has television or electricity. I mean, they're basically a third world country. They enslave their people because of the economy, and there's abductions, cross-generational punishment is enforced. There's like they do like 3 generations. If you're punished, your children are punished, and your grandparents are punished. And it's been present since the 1950s. And prison camp conditions consist of forced abortions. If you have a baby, there's 12 to 14 people per room, and they're not allowed to shower or change their clothes ever. And they're tortured and beaten on a daily basis. They hold it's horrible. And this is just a little picture of a documentary that's been recently done, and they do this, and they don't feed their prisoners, so they make the prisoners perish faster, so they won't have to worry about the prisoners and taking care of them, which they barely take care of them anyway. We're a nation that really doesn't care, as I said. How many times have you heard about the prison camps on national news or anything like that, or newspapers? I've never heard about it until recently. The sanctions include the import tax, the luxury import tax, and the recent allegations of crimes against humanity. This was first actually reported by the UN, but in the United States it was first reported by CNN. And the court case is actually next week if y'all want to watch it on Al Jazeera America, or I believe it will be live on CNN, but after Al Jazeera documents it. This is, I don't have time to show y'all, I'm sorry, but this was a defector that actually mentioned his name, that was brave enough to tell the United Nations what he was going through, and that his family could possibly be in jeopardy because he was telling them, and that he had lost his whole family besides his 4th generation, like his great-grandparents, because he was put in prison because he said Kim Jong-il was a joke, basically. This is him. He looks pretty well fed to me. I don't know about y'all, but nobody looks like that. Everybody's pretty gaunt. And in conclusion, I just want y'all to remember to stay informed, and that, you know, we're kind of lied to every day too, but this shouldn't go unnoticed, and just please stay informed. Thank you.
Can you do? Yeah?
Sorry.
Thank you,
We
Win.
have a winner.
Sorry. There's so much to tell. Like, there's so much information.
You don't have time.
I know what you're saying.
Second, sir.